Hey guys, PayDroV here. Now I just want to talk about a few things directly about the solar eclipse on April 8th, 2024. Just a little more in depth. There actually may be more things. So I wanted to highlight this and bring more attention to it. And I'm not trying to bring fear into this or say that the end is coming, but we just need to be very aware of our surroundings. Of course, there's a lot that is suppressed from us. There's a lot of things that we will not know or find out because of whatever reason or because we just lack the critical thinking skills. But most of us do question things and we see things and we know that some aren't exactly normal, as I should put it. There was a few things that people were sending me. It could relate to everything else going on, but since I wanted to be more direct with the eclipse, that can very much be the cause of it or the beginning of something much more bigger.
That expectation bringing officials from nearly every state department together Monday, each reporting their progress in planning for the eclipse.
We will be able to use our TraumaCom if there's a traumatic event to be able to get any patients that need to be transported to a hospital.
There was one post that I was reading, and it says here, a lifelong friend of mine has lived in many different parts of Africa for almost 40 years. She has spent 30 of those years working directly with elephants, conducting behavior research. She just told me that she and her colleagues are witnessing all of them moving to higher grounds. They have been extremely restless for the past weeks, and just within the last few days, they began freaking out after this. My friend and her colleagues began contacting other wildlife officials and experts across the entire world. Every single one of them were told that all of their animals are running for the hills. Now, my friend and her colleagues are warning everyone that some global, unprecedented, catalysmic is about to happen. Animals don't lie. The animals are running for higher ground. They believe that either a global earthquake and or tsunami is coming. They don't know for sure, but they know we don't have much time left. Now, I'm not quite sure what to think of this post, but I do believe that animals do have instincts just as we do. And elephants are definitely smart creatures. So it isn't odd to say that maybe something is up and that we should pay more attention to it, but it definitely brings a chill down my spine. Now, I saw this other post about a river turning blood red in Norfolk, and they called it the apocalypse. We've seen things like that happen around the world, whether it's biblical or done by man. There's a lot of things happening on a global scale.
Well, when the cool color shades of a creek or a river suddenly become a vibrant hue, it draws attention. Well, that's what happened when the Elizabeth River turned red.
There is literally something in the water behind homes in Norfolk. You can see it behind me. Residents are wondering why their backyards look like something out of a movie. Alex Littlehale's got some answers.
This modest home in Norfolk's Ingleside neighborhood is Neil Bowden's sanctuary.
Big yard and it's on the water, yep.
A modest house on a stream that's getting an
I'm not sure, maybe like a rusty color?
unexpected makeover.
Terracotta?
Because it was so red, I'm like, is it a dead body or what is it?
My first thoughts were, wow, that looks really cool and crazy. But then I was like, this could be something toxic and this could be really serious.
They are also telling people to stock up on food, water, fuel, and other things for the coming eclipse. And you got cities declaring emergency disasters. They're even setting up National Guard troops in certain areas. And it really makes you think, have you ever seen this?
For a lot of students, canceling school is exciting as is.
I'm excited to not be at school, but at the same time, really happy that our city gets to see this.
add a total solar eclipse to the day off. And that's a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
Obviously, the weather and some other factors outside of our control can impact the number of visitors. If we have really great weather and Texas has really bad weather, then we may see an influx.
RDOT calling April 8th a construction holiday, stopping all road closures and shutting down active work zones from the 5th to the 9th, hoping to ease traffic congestion and concerns about emergency response time.
You can see why people are really thinking now and being aware of what's going on, because a lot of this stuff isn't normal, but they try to make it seem so. We have to be vigilant, you know? So this other article says the Oklahoma National Guard will have guardsmen present for the total solar eclipse on April 8th. 22 members of an elite chemical, biological, radiological, and nuclear unit will be housed. Residents are being urged to stock up with 1 to 2 weeks of food in advance of the event. Communication facilities could become overloaded, possibly making cell phone calls difficult.
Expect to start seeing hundreds of National Guard members throughout the subway system conducting random bag checks.
Fox 6's Morgan McKay joins us live from Penn Station. And Morgan, day one of this new plan, how are commuters reacting?
Hey, Steve and Natasha. So far, the people we have spoken to are actually pretty receptive to this new initiative. Some people even volunteering to have their bags checked. So behind me, you can see how this process works a little bit. A state trooper will select someone to get their bags checked. The bag check will take about 30 seconds, and then the rider is on their way. Officers at Grand Central Station randomly stopping about every fourth subway rider, asking to check their bag. This part of a new initiative to crack down on subway crime.
It's okay because we know it's for security reasons.
And this feeling was shared by many people who had their bags checked Thursday afternoon.
Oh, no problem at all.
A bit safe and, they're doing a great job.
What was it like getting your bag checked?
Perfectly fine, but the criminals are actually on the subway cars, so get on the cars and ride the subway.
Governor Kathy Hochul announced that she will now be deploying around 750 National Guard members and around 250 state police troopers to conduct random bag searches at some of the city's busiest subway stations.
There is definitely things happening. I'm definitely looking into this, and I wanted to make a more detailed video of the things going on. They're giving people warnings, emergency alerts, tips for the eclipse. Definitely a lot of stuff. Definitely a lot. Now, this video isn't to scare anyone or make you fearful, but like I said, to be aware of your surroundings. There are also other areas, like in Texas, giving these warnings. Many cities, states, things going on a global scale. So be vigilant, guys. Have discernment involving everything that's being presented, being shown, and what is actually happening. Okay? Yeah, so if there are things that I did not mention in this video, I will possibly make another video and put it all together. If not, I do post on other social media sites. You can find me on Facebook, but I definitely need to get on Rumble, BitChute, and all the other sites. Definitely post in the comment section things that are occurring, things you have seen, things you have heard, and we'll try to paint a bigger picture and see what's really going on. But like I said, just be vigilant, stay prepared, have faith, pray. So with that being said, have faith, remain vigilant, and God bless you all.